going to talk about swelling in the knuckles, the hands, the wrists, stiffness, lack of motion because of the resting tremor. So we're going to do contrast. And this is cold water. It has some ice in it. And I'm going to stick my arm in the cold water for a minute. And if it's super swollen, I'm not going to do any motion the first minute. And then also over here, I have a bucket of warm water to pretty hot water, but nothing that's going to burn me or anything, but that's going to be very soothing. So I'm going to go 1 minute in the cold, and the more ice you put in it, the colder it's going to get. I didn't want super cold because I'm working more on range of motion than just icing it, because I don't have a ton of swelling in there, but I have some. So that's a minute, and then I'm going to go to the warm water. And I'm going to go in the warm water 2 minutes. But now that I'm in the warm water, I'm going to start some range of motion. I'm going to actually try some flexion extension. And then I'm going to try the alphabet. Because if I do the alphabet, I get every range of motion. So here's A, and then B, and then C, and you get the point. And I don't know if you want the hands open or the hands closed, but just trying to get that range of motion, whatever's easier, hands open or closed, and go through the whole alphabet. And that should take at least a minute and a half. E, F, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, T. Because it's not how fast I go, and maybe slow down. U, get fuller range of motion. V, W, X, Y, and Z. So just really focusing on that full range of motion. And if I need to, I can assist with my other hand just to get radial deviation, ulnar deviation, good flexion, good extension, both of the wrist and of the fingers. And then I want to go back into the cold again, and I'm going to go about a minute in the cold. Now if you have lots of ice in here, I wouldn't suggest movement in the cold, but you can also do the alphabet and range of motion in the cold. But again, everybody's different. Do as tolerated. If you're having any problems, consult your doctor. But contrast is a good way to get the swelling out of the joints and out of the arm from the resting tremor. So that's almost a minute. And again, it doesn't have to be exact, but I'm doing about a minute cold and approximately 2 minutes warm, but really focusing on warm exercise, because if you do have any arthritis, exercise in warm and motion is lotion, so it'll really help your knuckles and your wrist. And so in this bucket, I can also go down to the bottom of the bucket and work on placing my hand flat, and the stretches we went over on the ground, I can do them in the warm water, flexion and extension. So I'm doing flexion and I'm doing extension, and I'm moving back and forth to really get the whole body involved. And it's just really helping my wrists, my resting tremor, my knuckles, helping everything to be healthier. I can do some pressing with my fingers in the warm water. The warm water helps it to feel better versus the ground. And then I'm going to go back into the cold. So do I want to stop on cold? If I have a lot of swelling, I want to stop on cold, because cold